Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As part of that play delivery where I got an Aviatrix 37, I got in Reel Time Pro Fishin by Play Now. In this video we're going to crack this open and see what's all in the box. I also got the Lakes collections and the Fishin Pro Tournament cards for Reel Time Pro Fishin, so we'll look at all of that as well. This is probably the one game that's going to make you guys say, okay, Phoenix Knight at this point really needs to go outside, touch grass, get some fresh air, talk to people. But, yeah, let's not talk about that. Anyway, what we will do is take a look at the back of the box. Reel Time Pro Fishin is designed to feel like real-time fishing without the travel, hassle, time expense, or mess. Always a fan of that. Just the fun. At its core, the game is about catching fish by yourself or with others. Use the items in your tackle box wisely in order to maximize your catch. The bigger the catch, the bigger the thrill. The more fish you catch, the bigger your boast. Wait a minute, you say fishing doesn't sound like fun? You haven't played this game yet. It's like a dungeon crawl treasure hunt, but with a lake instead of a castle and fish taking the place of monsters and dragons and treasures. As one gamer posted on our YouTube page, I played it. I thought it would be crappy, but it kicked bass. Boo! Horrible puns. Anyway, we will crack this open and we'll see what we've got in here. I am not a big fan of puns, in case you couldn't tell. I'm also, okay, I was going to say, I'm not a big fan of shrink wrap either, but the shrink wrap is off. So we will go ahead and get the slip cover off. And we will start looking in the box. And as usual, we've got our tiny dice, along with everything in our plastic cover. So we'll take that off. We will get our first look at Base Lake USA. We've got our Fishin' Stock Stack, Nearcast, and Farcast. Iron Horse Lake, North Carolina. Lake Maconago, Wisconsin. And then these are probably some of the pro cards that we've got. We've got a Superstar, Championship Contender, and all the other pros there. Then we start getting into the fish, which will need to be perforated, or which will need to be torn out. Wow, I can hear my neighbors through the window. Tackle boxes. And here are the rules, which we'll give our thumb through after we look at everything else. Odds are I should be able to get everything else in the box, but we'll find out about that. We've got Lakes Collection 1. We've got our lake notes with Lago del Sol, California, and Lake St. Genesius, New York. Actually, was there information about more lakes on here? Yes, there was. Lake St. Genesius, New York, continued. Trois Lakes, Minnesota, and Wimmer Lake, Louisiana. So here's Wimmer Lake. Trois Lacs. Lake St. Genesius, or Lake St. Genesius. And Lago del Sol. Got Lake Collection 2. See what lakes are in here. Azurite Lake, Texas. Grassy Bank Lake, Ohio. Lake Eleanor, Kentucky. And Lonesome Lake, Montana. Hopefully I can flatten all of this down so I can get the box to close. Azurite Lake. Grassy Bank Lake. Lake Eleanor. And Lonesome Lake. Okay. Just seeing if we can throw everything in here. Doesn't look like everything's going to fit. We've got our Fishin' Pros Tournament Late Tournament cards. Which, okay, these... So we've got the pros in here. These are going to need to be perforated and torn as well. Well, let's see if we can close this here. Yes, we can actually. So that's very cool. We'll get that out of the way. Then we'll throw all this in the garbage. Then we'll give the rule book our cursory thumb through. Okay. Push the garbage down, and we'll give this a very quick thumb through. Okay. All right. Seems like it's pretty straightforward. Actually, I can close the knife now that I'm done with that. End of the day, solo versus multiplayer, multi-gamer play. Okay. Examples of using items. And custom lakes. Fishing guide to the lakes in the box. Fishin' Pros AI cards. AI Pros of the custom lakes. Closing thoughts. And okay. Now for the moment of truth, if I can close the box and get the slip cover back on with all of my lakes in here. For now, the answer is yes, but I don't know if it's going to be once I start tearing and sorting everything out. But that is everything in the box for Reel Time Pro Fishin by PLAAY Games. Once I shut the camera off, I'm going to start setting up tomorrow morning's stream. It will be Appa Golf. We will stick to that. Next week, Saturday, we'll be in a new cookbook for Mystical Munchies, but I'll have more on that during Pinot with Phoenix on Wednesday evening, and that is going to be a long episode of Pinot with Phoenix. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then,